Whoa, I'm live. Yeah. All right. I think check. Probably turn this guy up there, right? Okay, I'm gonna get like close to the mic so you guys can hear me in HD. Okay, so now I'm gonna find the live stream link and hanging with the homies. Oh, that's awkward. Uh, okay. Hey. All right. Yeah. Now we're back. I was just posting in the Discord for anyone to join. Also, if you're not in the Discord, why don't I post that link there? Wow, that was look at that. Sam Downey just come in with the promo as always. You guys know me. Hey, you got to promo everything. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions or anything, totally down to answer. I was like, yeah, I want to hang out with the homies. We'll see what everyone's up to. Um, Yeah, see what goes. I find always these discussions get really deep. It's kind of cool talking to like-minded people who are interested in gender theory and gender ideology like me. So it's pretty interesting because I don't know. It's kind of one of those things. If you're not in it, you don't get it, right? But if you're in it, you get it, and you want to learn more, right? Oh darn! I left my water bottle over there, and I gotta walk over there and grab a water bottle. We got two people there. Give it a sec. Well, I should have really filled this up, but we'll vibe with it for a bit. Okay. Oh, 3. Okay. Make sure to say hey in the hydrate or dehydrate. Wow, that's pretty good. But yeah, make sure to say hey in the chat if you're interested. And saying hey. That was dumb. That was just say hey in the chat if you're here. See, I worked today and I did a video. Did a video about breast growth because everyone likes me talking about boobs. It's one of those things. Yeah, of course. And I don't know, everybody on this channel, like all my fans and everything, we just like all are obsessed with talking about boobs. So, it's just like, oh, yeah, I'll make a breast growth video, kind of explain some of the differences between like an AMAB trans chest compared to like a AFAB or cis woman's chest. Because there are differences, and I feel like some people, when they go on hormones, they're like they're caught off guard because they're not really given the results that they thought they were going to get. Like they thought they were going to get this like cis women's chest, but it's like there are differences as well. Obviously, there's similarities too, but like so I was going over some similarities, differences. You guys know me, just examining videos, like. But yeah, how's everyone's day? How's everyone? How's everyone doing? Hope everyone was good today, had a good day. I know it's Monday. Mondays always suck, but surprisingly my Monday was pretty good. It wasn't too crazy at work. A mother and daughter, I helped them out with some beauty products. They were looking for something for like to make their skin glow and stuff, and I was like recommending some products, and they went up to my manager and was like, Sam was so great at helping us, and I was like, yeah, I'm great. Yeah, I'm great, whatever. I know. Oh man. All right, let's see what's up on the Discord. Let's see where people are going. Hey, oh, thanks for the like. Also, yeah, make sure to give this stream a thumbs up. Really does help me. Obviously, it boosts me in the algorithm, all that kind of stuff. Even though I usually just turn on subscriber only mode for these because like I'm just so done with like trolls coming in being like, you're actually a male, and it's like, dude, I never said I wasn't a biological male. It's like I like, it's like I have a penis. Thanks for reminding me, dude. All good. Oh, yeah, yeah. I actually, I think I recognized you from your picture. I think it's this. I think it's like the same kind of picture. But yeah, from the Discord. Yeah, yo, thanks for bringing up the Discord. Yeah, make sure to join if you haven't already. I posted a link in the chat. But yo, it is booming. Like I gotta admit, like guys, like we got like what we got. I think like 130 members now. So, if you're interested in that, like feel free to join, like, because like we got a lot of like cool people in there. Like everybody's like so different. But everybody's on like a journey of their own. So it's really cool. Yeah. No, like straight up, like people have like made friends within the Discord server too. Like it's not even like it's just based around me. Like it's like, it's actually like a community. And sometimes I feel with Discord servers for like YouTubers and stuff, it kind of just turns into like a free promo for the YouTuber to like promote all their stuff. Don't get me wrong, I do that too, but like, but it's but it's also like, yeah, it's like, a lot of people have like made friends within the Discord server and they interact and like socialize and everything. Like there'll be like discussions going on when I'm at work, right? Like it's not just based around me, which is pretty cool. And there is a not safe for work, not safe for work channel as well. And, I got to admit, a lot of people post some funky photos there and they're pretty hot, just saying, including myself. Obviously, you have to be over 18 for that, though. But, oh, hey, we got a bunch of people that just joined. Hey, welcome. Yeah, we're having a cool discussion about, everything. Yeah, we're just talking. Haven't been on live stream on YouTube for a bit, so I was like, why not? Yeah, you got to join the Discord server to see those. Yeah. Oh yeah. But no, honestly, highly recommended. And I'm not just saying that because it's my Discord server. It's actually turned into a pretty sick community. Oh wow, we look at that. I hyped it up, and then we got some new members. So sick. Yeah. Thanks so much, guys. But yeah. So, how's everyone's journeys been going? Like, is everyone, anybody have any exciting news that's happened recently? I guess I have a little bit. I had an endocrinologist appointment. If you don't know what endocrinologist means, basically a trans care doctor or like hormone doctor. So yeah, my endocrinologist appointment last week, and it went really well. I got pretty high estrogen levels as well. I was asked about surgeries as well. I decided to hold off on any surgeries right now. I'm kind of just vibing with myself right now. I've been pretty satisfied with my results, so yeah, holding off on surgeries for now and so that maybe down the road. But I don't know. Even though I haven't even though I'll talk about this in a future video with my breast growth, but like even though it isn't a lot of breast growth, it's still there, and that's kind of like validating for me. So I kind of feel like I've been pretty satisfied with my breast growth, and that's just like natural breast growth, right? Well, I'm already getting like dry mouth. Okay. But yeah. Anybody got any cool Pride Month things going on? Wanting an orchie. Orchie? Let me search that. What's that? Oh wait. Orchiectomy. Oh, is that so? Oh, so then you don't have to take Spiro anymore because you won't be producing testosterone. Oh, okay. That's what that is. All right. Nice. No, that's cool. I didn't know that, like, I didn't know, like, so would that, I guess I would remove testicles, right? I think that's what it does, yeah. But cool. Hey, you got this. And oh, you came up to everyone. Okay, so yeah, you came up to everyone at work. Several knew I told them, but I actually showed up as myself and didn't catch hell. Sadly, only one person was good with pronouns. Yeah, it's usually what happens. Like, I feel like a lot of people do need time to adjust with the pronouns thing, but at least like nobody was like a straight up dick, I guess, like to you. Like, um, hopefully everyone was still pretty nice to you and everything like that. And but yeah, pronouns sometimes can take a while for people to really grasp that concept. Don't get me wrong, I started working at Victoria's Secret Pink and everybody was on that stuff day one. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, yeah, I guess I can I can kind of get around people like needing time, but also at the same time, it's like, I don't know, man. When someone tells me they use they, them pronouns, like I'm on it in the first second. Like, so I think it really depends on the person, but we do live in a society where some people like, they just don't want to try. um the gender is mantis. Cool. First. Oh, okay, okay. I get what you're saying. Oh, so that's like part one of bottom surgery. Okay, so that'd be like, part one, part two, part three, I don't really know much about bottom surgery. I've never really been interested in that. Like that was never a goal for me. Like I haven't changed my mind or anything about it. Like I was never interested in bottom surgery, so I don't know much about it. But obviously I still do research about it. Like I don't know, I just find this stuff interesting. So like like straight up like like it's kind of funny because like you go through like my history of my computer and it's like me looking up bottom surgeries for like female to male, and it's like it's literally like, yo, like that's not even a surgery I could have, but it's like I just find it interesting, like how there's different surgeries. Like if you don't know female to male, there's two different major surgeries. You can either get a phalloplasty, or I don't know what the other one's called, like medioplasty. Like I don't know how to say the word Mito I do, like it's spelled like this basically. I'll put it in the description or the chat. Yeah, that's what it is. There's two different kinds, and then there's a phalloplasty too. Those are the two different female to male surgeries. So phalloplasty is the one where they take the skin graft from like your arm or like your leg or something like that, and they construct a penis out of that. And then the other one is basically they actually turn your enlarged clit into like a penis, and then give you like um, what is it called? Like testicular implants. Like they almost like make balls for you, but it's like, yeah, like your enlarged clit turns into a penis. Basically, that's what the other surgery is. So there's two different kinds. Obviously, there's advantages and disadvantages to both. The advantage to like phalloplasty is you can actually have penetrative sex because it's big. Like it's obviously it's a big size compared to the other one, which would be more like a micro penis. But the other one you can actually get hard naturally, right? So there's advantages and disadvantages. So I don't know. Yeah, I just find it interesting. Like, and it's one of those things that I would never get it because like I was assigned male at birth. Like I have a dick, so it's like. But I just find it interesting. So I need to look more at the male to female surgeries, just to like know. I don't know, just to like. I just find it interesting in general. Like obviously, like I'm not interested in bottom surgery, but I just find it interesting, and I find it interesting when people go through with it, right? Like, hopefully, I'm not boring anyone. Talking about surgeries, um, it always starts with interest, Sam. Yo, no, no, no. Soon comes the surgeries. Hey, how's it going? Oh, a bunch of people joined here. What do we got now? 13 people. Oh yeah, make sure to give this a thumbs up too. Gonna be saying that throughout the whole video. It really helps me. The thumbs up if you enjoyed the stream. Um, Yeah, no, like I don't really know I don't really have bottom dysphoria, I would say. But I do like I don't know, I just find trans people interesting. Like, I really do. Like, I don't know, I just find it interesting that like it's such a knit, like close community, but everybody's experience is so different. It's like, I could talk to another trans person and like they're almost like opposite to me. Like they're just like so different in their journey, but like at the same time, we still have some of the same goals, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, someone who's had the really wish I knew how to say that word. It's like medioplasty is Jamie Dodger. Jamie Dodger has that surgery. And then phalloplasty, I don't know a YouTuber that has a phalloplasty. Probably is one for sure. Waiting time. Yeah, that's a thing, you know. I think it's just a thing as a trans person, you know, you just got to deal with people love to stare. It's so funny too cuz like I remember when I was a kid, it's like, man, like my mom would be like on my ass about not staring at people, you know? It'd be like, "Don't stare, don't stare." And then like all these adults just so like, "Whoa." Like, you know? Like it's like I don't get it. Like it's just like with trans people, it's like, "Yeah, don't stare, but if it's a trans person, stare even harder." Like uh yes, Samantha Lux has had bottom surgery what's it called? Vasectomy? Not no, that's not it. That is not it. Vaginoplasty. Yeah, that's the one. I love Samantha Lux, by the way. She's so cute. um like yeah, you guys found my YouTube crush. You are late. Waiting in line. Yeah, no, I am pretty laid back, I'll tell you that. For sure. I'm pretty laid. Like, I don't know, I just kind of go with the flow now. I don't really care how people really treat me. Not I mean like pronoun wise or that, like how people look at me, because I know my gender identity, and that's really all that matters, right? You know, as long as you know yourself, doesn't matter what people think. I literally say it so many times, but I'm gonna say it for the next like 10 years. Y'all gonna be watching me in 10 years on YouTube, and I'm gonna be like, yo, it doesn't matter what people think. Like, and you guys are all here like, we know Sam. Like, um, hmm wow, you guys are having like a what do you got here? Uh, okay. Yeah, everybody's here. Yo, Bun Bun's here. We got Joshua here. We got the crew here. We got everybody here. Literally, y'all were ready. Y'all were waiting for me to go online. Like Sam Guy's gonna go online today. Like, but yeah, I hear let's see what you guys are talking about in the chat because I've been rambling. Y'all been going. You guys are having your own chat in the chat. You know. Oh, how hard is dating? Like, let's talk about dating. Why not? Okay. Yeah. Dating's pretty interesting as a trans person. Sadly, there are a lot of people in this world that won't date trans people, not because they're not attracted to trans people, because they're scared how they're going to be treated if they tell their friends they're dating a trans person or they tell their parents they're dating a trans person. So they kind of stay away from that concept. Like, for example, I've had a couple of times where, I've been talking to like a guy or a girl and they don't know I'm trans. They're kind of like, they're just, but yeah, I can tell they're into me. And then I tell them, oh, I'm trans, I'm transitioning, I'm on estrogen. And they're like, oh, like, yeah, like I'm just not really that interested in trans people. And it's like, well, you seem pretty damn interested 5 minutes ago. So it's like, and obviously, like, I don't think they were reading me as a female too. I think they were reading me as my assigned sex at birth. So it's even like one of those things too. But like it's just still the same. Like, cause I dress masculine a lot too. So but that has happened. Um and then there's been times where you get with someone and decide they, are very serious about keeping it a secret and everything because they don't want anyone knowing. And it's like, like, man, I don't know. There's just a big stigma, I guess, around like, dating trans people and being with trans people that it's like, you could get like made fun of or something like that, or like someone won't accept it. And it's like, man, who cares? Like, if they're hot, they're hot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what their gender identity is. Um, oh yeah, for sure, 100%. You can still be non-binary without hormones. So, oh yeah, like most people, I honestly think probably the majority of non-binary people are on hormones. Yeah, no, you can be transgender without being on hormones. Like you could identify as a trans woman and like never touch a hormone in your life, and and you don't even think of it like, obviously there are people who are okay with their body and they don't want hormones and they're satisfied with that. They just want to be treated differently. But then there's also people that have health conditions that they can't go on hormones. And it's like that doesn't make them not trans. Like, it's like, oh yeah, you have the health condition, so you can't go on hormones. So I guess like the whole trans thing, like, nah. It's like, no, if you're still trans, like yeah, 100%. Um Yeah, no, that is totally a thing. Yeah, and like and obviously you change your mind or anything, that 100% still valid, but yeah, no, like being on hormones is not it's not a yes or no to being trans or being non-binary, no, like yeah, like you don't need to like that's actually there's a term for that. People that believe that it's called a trans medicalism. It basically means that you have to be medically transitioning to be part of the trans community, and that's not true at all. Like that's utterly ridiculous to me. Like that's literally you're pushing people into medically transitioning that actually might not need that. And also at the same time it's like, like you're pushing people that wouldn't need it, and then they might regret it in the end, or that might not be what the path they wanted to go down, but they're just like being pushed into it, right? Kind of goes into another reason why I strongly believe that why gender identity should be taught in schools is because I feel like, a lot of trans kids, they go to fully transition because they think that's the only way they'll be accepted. But it's like if we taught non-binary, gender fluid, all that kind of stuff in schools, maybe a lot of kids would actually be like, actually, I'm not totally fully binary trans, like I'm more gender fluid or non-binary, and they might wait off on going on hormones or wait off on puberty blockers, that kind of stuff. And it's totally valid too. And that's why I think they should be teaching gender ideology in schools. Like I know a lot of people are against it for some reason. Like they think like, oh yeah, keep that out of schools. Like, like I don't want my kid knowing that you can transfer genders. And it's like, dude, like, like what? I don't understand why literally keeping a community a secret from children is a good idea. Like, like, and like straight up, like, they teach kids about like other things that are like, that could be considered even worse. Like, and I don't know, like, I don't get it. I really don't get that argument when people are like, oh, keep that stuff out of schools. Like, I don't want, my kid learning about transgenderism. It's like you really think that if a kid learns that some people transition, they're going to want to transition. It's like, you are an idiot. It's like, what? Like, like for example, I have nieces and nephews in my family. When they found out I was trans, it wasn't like my nephew, my nieces were like, I'm trans too. I'm trans too. Like, no, they're not. They're gonna sit there and be like, they're fine. Like they're not like they just learned about it. Like they just find it interesting and stuff. But it's like I don't know. It's just like some people think that just it's almost like I think it's like rapid onset dysphoria or something is like the term, where it's like, one person comes out as trans and then educates other people about it. And then those people will come out as trans automatically. And it's like, no, like, you're born trans. Like most people aren't trans. Like, And, if your kid comes out as trans, like, sorry, your kid was trans. Like, your kid wasn't influenced to be trans. Like, your kid was trans. Boom. What? As you guys can tell, I have a strong opinion on that, but no, because like I have a strong belief that the reason a reason why there might be more detransitioners nowadays when there actually isn't like there's still 1%, like it's still like 1% is detransitioners. They just like to hike it up in the media that the 1%, they like to really mediaize to make it seem like it's more. But I honestly believe that a lot of those detransitioners, it's like they almost just jumped into fully transitioning because that they thought that was the only way to be accepted and the only way to be trans. But it's like if you teach kids there's other ways to be trans, you don't have to medically transition to identify as trans. You can be gender neutral, you can be non-binary. It's like I feel like we'd have a lot more, people taking the right paths and not the paths that they thought they had to take to be accepted. Okay. Okay. What do we got here? Man, we got a lot of people here. What else? Why am I excited about my transition? Because transitioning is exciting. Literally is. I understand people that are very private about their transition and they don't want to talk about things like that. I really can't understand it. I get it. Not everyone's like me. Not everyone likes to, but talk about their transition. But I'm obsessed. Like I love talking about transition. I love talking to people about transitioning, especially people that are open-minded to it, because it's like I find it exciting. I like telling people about the changes. I like showing people changes. Like I'm kind of a little too weird sometimes. Like some people, people ask about my breast growth, and I'm like, you just want to see them, like. Like, but I don't know. I find it exciting, and I like talking about my transition. That's why I love running this YouTube channel and being able to talk to you guys about it. And also learning about your guys' transitions, because I feel like a lot of you guys are comfortable with talking to me about your transition, because I'll be open-minded and I want to educate myself if you're a different gender identity, because I find that interesting as well, because not every, as I said before, not every trans person is the same, and there's so many different gender identities out there, and there's people that use multiple different terms to label themselves, and it's all valid. What's this mantis gender? I want to look this up. I'm kind of interested now. Mantis gender. Yeah, I'm not finding anything about it. Okay, so yeah, wow, we got 18 people there. It's like a micro gender. Oh. Yeah, that's okay. In the end, it's all good. We're going with the flow. But yeah, I don't know. I find my transition exciting. It's a fun thing. It's a fun thing. Wow, that was kind of dumb. But yeah. Thanks for coming out and hanging out though, everybody. 19 viewers. Like, wow, y'all are you guys really like talking to me, I guess. But yeah, if anyone has any specific questions, always can answer those as well. We can just kind of keep on going with a generalized discussion. If you guys enjoy just me talking about things. But yeah. Oh, yes. No, we could talk about is an interesting topic that just came through the mail. um, so I don't know if you guys saw, but there's been a big thing in the news with trans people lately. I was talking about a bit yesterday with some people in the Discord server, but so I think it's FINA is what it's called. It's the swimming organization has decided to ban trans women from participating. They kind of tried to save their own asses by saying that they're going to start an open category. So yeah, I want to know everyone's opinions on that. And keep in mind, I get it. This is a very controversial topic, even within the trans community. And I really do get both sides. Like, I honestly do. I really do get both sides. I can see how some people think there could be physical advantages, and I can see how some people think like, oh well, we need to be inclusive and everything like that. The main thing that I get annoyed with these discussions is when people are like, "Oh, I have nothing against trans people, but I don't get how men can play with women in sports." It's like, at least understand that they're not men; they're trans women. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is a big pet peeve for me. Is when the same thing with the bathroom debate. When people are like, "Oh yeah, like I love trans people, but I don't understand when like men use the women's bathroom," and it's like, yo, dude, like like they're trans women, like. But yeah, so I don't know if you guys have any opinions on that. Obviously uh yeah, like it is like obviously, I'm for, I believe that trans women should be able to participate, obviously with the requirements and all like that to make it fair. But can you stop what? I don't think that's me, right? Uh, but yeah, like there is like other like reasonings why too. Like I'm gonna say it straight up. Like I'm very fortunate. Like I consider myself kind of lucky that I never really pursued professional sports, because I understand like this is gonna be a controversial topic like for years. Like this is not going away. Um, One of the main arguments that I use as well is was it this is only really an issue when someone wins because trans women have been able to participate in sports, women's sports since 2004 in the Olympics, and nobody won, and then Leah Thomas comes out of nowhere and wins, and now this is a huge debate, right? So it is pretty interesting. um but you know obviously it's a touchy topic, but my main thing is they're trans women competing in women's sports, not men competing in women's sports. And I feel like a lot of people are scared of the whole oh, it's men are transitioning to win at women's sports. And like, to be honest, like I actually get a little bit upset by when people say that, because it's like transitioning isn't easy, and it kind of just makes it look like it's a damn easy thing you can do, and then you can just dominate sports. And it's like, man, like I've been through a lot this year, like like mentally, physically, like it's a lot. Mm. Yeah, it's so good. But I have nothing against trans people, but that one's so good. That is so true. Oh my god. Um, uh, what do we got here? Okay. Interesting. Interesting point there. So someone just said, I think sports need to stop classifying categories by gender and start classifying by better metrics. So maybe a mix of height, T levels, and body mass. Actually, an interesting point. Because see, like I don't know, it doesn't really have to do with trans, but like when I was a kid, I'm from Canada. I played hockey for not 15 years, 10 years. I played hockey for 10 years, and I was always kind of like on the smaller side, I would say, especially around the puberty age and stuff. And I always thought it was ridiculous because you get these kids that went through puberty and they're like 6 foot, 6'3", like huge. And then you get these other kids like me that are like 5'6", 5'7", and somehow we're supposed to play against them in a contact sport. And it just makes no sense to me. And the reason why we're playing against each other is because we're the same age. And it's like, that kid's double the size of me. Like, he obviously has a physical advantage. So that is a good point, really. Um, you know, using using those metrics instead of gender or sex, assigned birth, right? Because that is interesting. Because I always had a huge problem with that, and a lot of kids got injured because they were a lot smaller than the big kids, and it's not like the big kids are out there to hurt the small kids. It's like you're physically way bigger, and you're gonna hurt me. Um. Mhm. Uh, yeah. Did your style, clothing change? Yeah, no, MMA, I've heard of that too. Yeah. Something more, yeah, in MMA and stuff like that. Because it is an interesting point. It really is. I find that interesting. But yeah, if you want to check that out, Google that. FINA. I think it's FINA bans transgender athletes from swimming. Only trans women actually too. Trans men are able to compete still. Um, okay. Uh, did your style of clothing change when you came out? Yeah, sure, I can go over this. When I first came out, I was totally dressing super femme, makeup every day. I kind of overcompensated, I would say. I wore a lot of like crop tops, a lot of like skirts, that kind of stuff. Like I was very femme when I first came out. When I got on hormones, I started being a little bit more mask again because I was more comfortable in my own skin, I would say. Um, but honestly, in the end, I do wear a lot of my clothes that I wore pre-transition as well. Like I still have a lot of my boys' clothes. Another thing too, it's kind of funny. You always know my laundry because I'll have panties and boxers in it. It's like a funny thing I always say. So yeah, my laundry always has panties and boxers because I wear boxers as well as panties. So I don't know. It's kind of like a mix of both, really. Like I still do wear guys' clothes a lot, but I also do wear girls' clothes as well too. I haven't really had an opportunity to wear like dresses that much. But not a huge fan of dresses, but I probably would if it was like a wedding or something. I had to go like all out. I would probably prefer to wear a dress. But you know, overall, like it's mostly like flannels, t-shirts, skinny jeans. That's kind of my vibe. That's kind of my vibe. Um, Okay, so I'm gonna grab some more water because I'm a little thirsty and I ran out of water. But I will be back. Just mute this. Thank you. Sorry. Nice. Nice. Yeah, y'all are always out there for me, helping me out. Yeah, wow. 40 minutes in already. Wow, we've had a pretty good discussion. Glad you guys enjoy these because, like, I don't know, I like just talking about stuff. And like, I really do enjoy playing Jackbox with you guys too. But like, I always want to like keep the discussions going too because we get really good discussions going on. Like, and it's yeah, really, it's pretty cool. I gotta admit. Um. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's okay. Um we're gonna be having some more Jackbox live streams always. They've been doing pretty well. They're fun. If you're not on my Twitch yet, make sure to follow me on Twitch. Obviously, gonna promo that real quick in the group chat because you guys know me and my promo and YouTubers, because that's all we do. That's our life. I think that's it. Yep. Yep. Yeah, actually just reached affiliate status too on Twitch, so pretty exciting with that. Thanks so much for that. Really do appreciate every single one of y'all. Also, make sure to join the Discord server. We got a bunch of people here, so I'll post another link because y'all are great, and you got to join that Discord. You really do. The Discord server, I gotta admit, it is game changer. Like the Discord server is a game changing server. like we got some deep discussions on there. You know what I'm saying? And also want to make it clear, like probably the majority of people watching this stream are trans, but you don't have to be trans to join my Discord server. Some people like think that I'm like what? Like, guys, I'm not gatekeeping people for my Discord server if you're not trans. I actually have a video coming up about LGBT allies being important because oh wow, another conversation. I don't know. Like, I find sometimes people like to shit on LGBT allies, like being, especially around like Pride Month and stuff like that, like being like, oh, like like don't make it about you, like you're just an ally, and it's like, okay, like I have an argument to this. I honestly believe that anyone that is 100% supportive wants to learn about LGBT things, trans stuff, non-binary stuff, even if you are not technically LGBT or queer or whatever you want to call it, you are still part of the community. You still are. Allies are very important to this community. Not to sound kind of like biased or anything, but the most important allies are cis heterosexual males. They are the most important allies because they have this strong damn power of being able to actually take over a conversation. So if for example, someone's saying something transphobic, if a cis heterosexual male says something like, hey, you shouldn't be saying that, like that's kind of transphobic, like you shouldn't say that, people are actually going to listen and not be all like, oh yeah, well, you just, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like, that's why I find allies are very important to the community. A lot of people like to, I don't know, like I see these like TikToks and stuff about people being like, oh yeah, if you're an ally, like stop trying to make it about you. And it's like, what? Like, you're in the community. Like, it's like if you support LGBT rights, you use proper pronouns, you want to learn more about gender identities, you want to learn more about the LGBT community and how you can help, you are part of the community. Like it's like you don't have to be queer to be part of the LGBT community. Obviously, some people might disagree, but that's my opinion on it. Like, I love allies. Like, anybody that supports me and anybody supports me, I was saying happy Pride Month to everyone at work. I was like, oh, happy Pride Month. Like, I hope you have a great month. Because they all respect my pronouns. They all respect my gender identity. So it's like, damn, like this month's for you too, Like, that's a lot of work. Like, it's not a lot of work, but it's still like they're still doing big steps for me. And I thank them for it. Yeah. Joshua said it right. Yeah. Literally. Okay, at least. Of course, yeah. Push back, of course. Of course. Hey, also, I want to make this very clear. You don't have to agree with me on everything to be a fan of my channel and, watch my videos. I understand people have different opinions. Like I even said about the trans athlete thing. Like, people have different opinions. And like the people are saying in the chat, like, oh, I don't think trans women should be participating with women. It's like, that's 100% valid. I'm not, I like having discussions and I understand people have different opinions. So never feel bad for not agreeing with me on something. Like it kind of goes back to the same point that I'm not this trans master that knows everything. I have certain opinions on things and some people, agree with me. Obviously, some people disagree, but it's not like we can't be friends. Like, like we're all fighting for the same thing. Like obviously, I think everybody here has a general upset, is obviously for LGBT rights, for trans rights, for non-binary rights. Like nobody's. I don't think people would watch my channel and be like, yeah, I don't think trans people exist. Like, like that would be a little weird, But obviously there are things in the trans community and the LGBT community that some people might have differences and stuff. Yeah, good point about that. We do need what would you call it? Accomplices. Yeah, I guess that's the right word, accomplices. And not allies. Yeah, no, that's 100% true. I get it. There are a lot of people out there that will be like LGBT pride, and then they won't really do anything about it. I don't consider them allies. Like, of course, okay, like they can be supportive of LGBT, but when I talk more about like allies and like being part of the community, it's people that actually want to learn and educate themselves, and that will ask questions and like want to respect that person for their identity and that kind of stuff. But obviously, there are some people that they're gonna be all pride and rainbow, but like they're not gonna really do anything about it. And in the end, like there's always gonna be people like that. Like I don't know. I consider that like the LGBT bandwagoners, like. um. No, never worry about being reamed over your opinion. Like honestly, I'm not like that. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, you're a bigot. Like no, like I don't do that. Like I respect everyone's opinions and I actually like hearing other people's opinions. I like having discussions. Like, if everybody believed the same thing, like it would get kind of boring, like. Mm, oh yeah. So you guys are, oh no, it's okay. No, you're good. Of course. No. Allies who eat Chick-fil-A meats. Yeah, it's a thing too. Like, yeah, there are things like that, right? Like people, they'll be like, "Oh yeah, we're allies," and then they'll eat, Chick-fil-A, which is, obviously, if you don't know, is owned by a homophobe. I believe he's part of the church, a church that's very homophobic and anti-LGBT, and they donate to a lot of like transphobic and anti-LGBT organizations. So yeah, don't eat Chick-fil-A. Just don't. I know the chicken's good, but hey, no, it's better. Popeyes or KFC or Starbucks is a great one. I know they don't have chicken, but they're very, very LGBT friendly. Mm, uh, okay. I agree with you all the time. Uh, or allies who say they won't even consider a trans person as a partner openly. Yeah, like obviously there are exceptions to this. Like, obviously that's not a real ally. That's a bandwagoner. That's what it is. It's a bandwagoner ally. There's real allies and then bandwagoner allies. Bandwagoner allies is I support LGBT, but also I'm getting Chick-fil-A for lunch. Then I'm gonna go and hang out with this trans person and then tell them that I wanted them to keep it a secret that we hung out. Like that's an LGBT bandwagoner, right? But it's good we're having this discussion, obviously, because there is a difference in allies, and like I feel like if the allies that actually put in the extra work and want to educate themselves should be recognized for that for sure. But well, obviously, everybody's got their own opinion. Everybody's got the I love all you guys. You guys are great. Oh, do I know trans YouTuber Blair White? She has some opinions on what trans people disagree with, but it's popular, especially with conservative people. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I actually know. Yeah, I know Blair White. I know the trans people who are right wing. So that'd be like Blair White. Buck Angel is another one as well. I think there's another guy too. I forgot his name, but yeah, I do know Blair White. Obviously I find some like I don't know some of her comments a little bit like it's like weird. It's like I don't know why you wouldn't want to support your own community, but I don't know. It's strange. Like there are people out there that like they don't want to support. They only want to support their own identity, and that's what I feel like is a lot with those kind of people. They only want to support their own identity, and they don't want to support other people in the community. So it's just really I don't know. Like I was even watching this video one time, and like it was basically like a debate with all LGBT people, and there was like right wing LGBT, left wing LGBT, and like straight up like the right wing people were like straight up like talking to non binary people, being like you're not trans, like you're faking it. It's like what? Like it's like why would you tell someone that when you know the struggles of being LGBT? Like it's ridiculous to me. Like I would never try to invalidate someone's identity. It's like I understand that it's hard being LGBT. It's like it's like, yo, like, why would you do that? Oh, good question. Here, what we got. How important do you think it is to maintain relationship with cis people versus trying to make a lot of queer friends? I think it's still important to maintain relationships with cis people. Obviously, ones that will support you. Having like-minded queer friends as well is really important as well. Especially if outside validation is very important to you. Other queer friends are going to 100% validate you no matter what. But at the same time, like I do feel like a lot of people think that a lot of cis people aren't going to be supportive or not going to try to be supportive, but a lot of people want to support you and they want to see you happy and like they want to see you happy. Literally, that's what it is. Like they want to see you happy and healthy and like they want to support you no matter what. What do we got here? Speaking. Okay, so we got. To be honest, I think being a true. Yeah, no, honestly, that's a good point there. Honestly, I think that being a true ally means not saying I'm an ally. Yeah, because anyone can say they're an ally, just like anyone can say that they're the least racist person, but can say they're the least racist person doesn't mean they are, though. Actually, a good point. Wow, good point. And it's funny too because I feel like the allies that really try and they want to be supportive and they want to help use the right pronouns and want to do that kind of stuff, they don't blab about being an ally and they don't blab about being an amazing LGBT ally. It's really the bandwagoner allies that do that. Oh man, don't get me wrong. I like if you're an ally and you're really supportive and you really, actually tried to be, super supportive of everything, like 100%, like you are very important to this community. You really are, but there are just so many bandwagoners out there too. If someone's your friend, why would they drop them if they are cis? Wait, if someone's your friend, why would you drop them if they're cis? You were asking someone else that. Hmm. Make bomb grilled corn too. Yes. Grilled corn. Oh my god, so good. Sholo. Okay. Uh, okay, what do we got? Ooh, ouch. Yeah, right-wing LGBT people scare me. Yeah, they do. I don't know, it's just so strange to me. It's like, what? It's like straight up like, the struggles of being LGBT and you're just gonna shit on other LGBT people. It's like because they're not your identity or they don't fit into your boxes, like your three boxes that you have, or like your two boxes that you have. It's like, fuck, man, like I just don't understand it. Like it just blows my mind. It's like, wouldn't you want to be supportive to other people because other people are supporting you? And like I just don't understand it. I don't get it. Like it's like, for example, like um people sometimes on TikTok, when I make videos, transphobes will come on and they'll try to say things and then refer to me as it. They'll be like, it's working there. It shouldn't be doing that. It, like, and you know, I don't like being called it. Like I really don't, but I understand some trans people like that pronoun. They like it's. And like, if someone tells me that they want me to use that, I'm still gonna use it. It's like, even though I don't like it. And that's I just like, like, I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why are you shitting on other LGBT people? Yeah, no, no, and that's understandable too. Like, obviously, there are some right wing people who are just more of the on the other side when it comes to like, tax cuts, that kind of stuff, like politics, but not like LGBT politics. That's totally different. But there are still a lot of people in the LGBT community that are very right wing in their views, where they basically only believe that there is gay, lesbian, maybe bisexual, but you're probably just gay or lesbian, and transgender to the point where you have to fully transition or you're not legit. And like it's just such a toxic way of thinking about this community, because it pushes so many people to, almost like it pushes them into another closet. And that's like, it pushes you into an identity that you aren't. And it's like, yeah, it's literally like you're getting out of the closet to go into another one. Like it's actually a good way of explaining it. Like, you're getting out of the closet to go into another one. Like, and I don't know, that's what I find, like those people that have those like very narrow views about LGBT people. Like they believe in LGBT, but they don't believe in, LGBT plus, really. Hmm. So women's rights. Yeah. LGBT men are super sexist. Oh wow. Uh, yeah. Uh, yeah, literally. That's a good way of explaining it. Bun Bun, yeah, Bun Bun basically was, I think that's Bun Bun. Yeah, I was saying, I don't get how someone who's been discriminated against can turn around and do the same to others. Exactly. Exactly. What? Like, why would you do that? Um, but if you learned any from this live stream, is, even if you're binary trans, if you're just gay or you're just a lesbian, it's like, and you meet someone who's non-binary or gender neutral or another gender identity, and they want you to use a specific set of pronouns, you know, respect it. Like, respect it. It's like everybody in this community deserves to be respected. And, it's just crazy. Like when, some people just decide not to and they're still in the community. I don't know. I don't know. Like, yeah, that's true too. Mm, viewing the world. Yeah. I don't know. I also find like those views, like it really pushes people into not really exploring their identity when they come out, more just thinking they know it and that's it. And they have to stick to another box. Like, for example, when someone comes out as someone might come as bisexual and they want to explore their identity and they might find out that they're pansexual or omnisexual or like another sexuality, or they're gay or they're like straight, something like that, right? And I just feel like, sometimes if you have these like boxes of you can only be gay, lesbian, bi, like and binary trans, is like it really doesn't let people explore their sexuality or gender identity more and really learn more about themselves. Because, like, for example, like when I first came out, like, I think I always really used the non-binary term, but like I thought I was a fully trans woman. Like I wanted top surgery. I wanted to look 100% like a girl. I didn't want to look like a guy at all. I didn't want to wear guys' clothes. But as I went more in my transition, I learned more about myself because I'm on that side of LGBT where it's like, when you come out, that means you're learning your actual true self. It's not, your true self. like it's like straight up, like when you come out as trans, like, LGBT in general, it's like you don't know exactly what you are yet. It's like, it takes months, years to really find out exactly what your identity is. Um, and even when you find that out, it could change again. Like, it's like people change. And I don't know, just people that are so narrow about their boxes, it's like, it really restricts people from really, experimenting with their identity and, yeah, like, do 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 do. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, we got like everyone here. Mm, thank you. Sam, you're so open-minded. That's a gift. Aw. I don't know. I just am. Like, I really am. I'm super open-minded to everything. Like, um, I don't know. I just find it so interesting when people are like very, almost like, I don't know if brave is the right word, but like they just do it, like people just like do things for themselves and like don't care what other people think. And I just find that so interesting because, I'm that way too. And it's like, I don't know. I just find it interesting and learning about everything in general and being open minded to every single like thing and like it really not to do with like LGBT in general too. Like I'm even interested in learning about like other cultures and other communities. Like for example, in our Discord server, I think we have some furries in our Discord servers. Some goths are in our Discord server. Um, I believe some people use the term cross-dresser as well in the Discord server as well, and you know, those communities are valid too, and like I like learning about those communities too. Oh, and then there's also people that well, there's also like systems in our Discord server as well, which is really really interesting, really interesting. Like I find systems really interesting. Oh my god, yeah, they're unreal, so cool. Mm-hmm. Aw, look at you. I was just talking about them. Y'all were here the whole time? Yeah, yeah, and then there's also, yeah, autistic and ADHD trans people too. That's actually a good one. Totally forgot about that. Okay. Mm. Okay. Yeah, no, welcome. I'm glad that you all could hang out. Like, I gotta admit, I really find systems really interesting. Like, I really do. Like, I find you all like super interesting. Like, it's so cool. It's such a cool concept to me. Like, like unreal. Like, like I remember when I first met them, and you know we were having a conversation, like all of us, and like saying like and they were explaining just like like yeah, like what it is, like what a system is and everything like that. And like I just found it was so interesting. Like just multiple people living in the same body. It's just like it's so interesting to me. It really is. Like I even talk about it at work a lot too with people. Yeah. Yeah, no, and that's the kind of conversations we have in the Discord server. So I'm gonna post the link again because because y'all need to join. Literally, yo. If you're interested and you're open-minded and you want to learn about other cultures, other communities, other gender identities, join my Discord server because we're always like talking about cool stuff like that. And learning about so many different identities and cultures and everything. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. It really is. Someone threw a soda at you from your car? What? From their car? Yo, who does that? Like, that's ridiculous. And they probably just drove away after like cowards. Like, it's like, man. Uh, yeah. And that's why it's interesting. That's why assistants are interesting too, is you would think that, if the body was like assigned female at birth or the body was assigned male at birth, like everyone in the body would be male or everyone in the body would be female. And it's like it's not that though. Like that's why it's interesting. It's like there's different genders in the body. Like what? like like that what? Like that is so interesting to me. Like it literally, and then there's non-binary people in there, like trans people, like agender, like what? Like it's so interesting to me, and like I just find it like so fascinating. Mm. Ah, hey, we got 20 people in here. Wow. Wow, guys. Wow. We are 19. Wow, someone left. Oh wow. Yeah. All good. We'll need some more. But yeah, if you haven't already, make sure to give this stream a thumbs up. Really do appreciate that. Helps me in the algorithm, all that kind of stuff. Okay. Hmm. Oh. How do you know when you're in denial of your identity? Um, Denial of your identity. Now, yeah, like denial of your identity. How do you know if you're in denial of your identity? Straight up, if you're in denial of your identity, you're probably just that's your identity. Like, what's a good way of explaining that? Like, I don't know. The best way that I explain that, like that kind of stuff, when people are like, "Oh, I'm in denial," "Oh, I'm questioning," that kind of stuff. It's like cis people don't question that shit. Like they don't. Like really, like straight up. I've talked to a lot of cis people, and I'll even like I'll try to get out of them. I'm like, do you ever like think like you ever wish you were a girl? Like, do you ever wish you were a guy? Like, do you think you're a man? No, we don't think of that. Like that's not a thing, And it's and I think that's the main thing when people are like, they overthink their gender identity, or they're like, oh, I'm in denial. Oh, that's not me. Oh, like, no, I'm not trans. It's like, cis people don't think that. They don't really think like that. And like and like I feel like, like it's just like it is, inner transphobia is a total true thing. Like it is so true. You can get in your own mind and like think like, oh no, this isn't me, this isn't me. Like, oh no, I'm not like this, I'm cis. Like, no, there's there's trans people in this world, but it's not me. Like, I don't have gender dysphoria that bad. Like, I'm not trans. It's like people have those thoughts. Like, it's like you're probably at least on the gender spectrum. You know what I'm saying? You might not be binary trans, but it's like you probably on the gender spectrum. For example, you might even be like a demi boy or a demi girl, where you still identify as your cis, your assigned gender at birth, but you still also have a part of you that's more non-binary or more gender fluid or more gender neutral, that kind of stuff, right? It's all valid too. Like, having multiple labels and like straight up, like if someone told me like I'm cis, but like I'm also non-binary at times, I'd be like, yeah, that makes sense. Like it does. It's kind of like being gender fluid, really. Like some days you feel cis, some days you feel non-binary. Valid. That's a valid thing. Yeah, no, hell yeah, you should totally upload a pic on the server. Also, if you are over 18, make sure to, in the introduction, make sure to state your age so we can add you to the 18 plus group as well, like the Not Safe for Work group. We basically made it private just because I didn't want anyone who's underage going on it. So yeah, just make sure you state your age in your introduction. Uh, mm, oh yeah. 18 plus cheese coop. Okay, that's a good idea. Honestly, that's a good idea. It's gonna happen. It's gonna. It's gonna. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Leaf. Oh gee. Uh, maybe there. Oh yeah. Yep. 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 And we're gonna go. Yep. Permissions. Your channel. Who can view it? Add members or roles. Yeah. Bam. Nice. Okay. So yeah. Check the Discord server. Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll do like a good idea. Maybe I'll do like yeah, so I did that. So now we can like post like, vids and stuff. But yeah, no, we'll have to do a hang one time on the Discord server. um and then you guys will actually see like the real me where I'm like incredibly, sexual. Like yeah, let's just say I kind of censor myself on my YouTube channel a bit, and at the same time, like I'm not even really that censored too, but I have to censor myself. Um, uh, Therese. Okay, y'all like the new Discord. Okay. I don't know where. If you don't want to share your age, like on the introductions, you can just like message one of the mods. and state your age there if you don't want to actually like share your age publicly. That's fine as well. If you want to skip that step though, and you don't mind just mentioning your age in the introductions, like you know, then you don't have to like go through the hassle of messaging someone or you know. But yeah, like either works. Like yeah, you can always just message a mod. Like T Kush is a mod. I think it's Bailey. Is it Bailey? Yeah. Bailey's on our mods as well. I don't think she's online though. Yeah. But T Kush is. Where is Charlie? Oh, Charlie. Jump on the Charlie's one of my my mods. So I'm gonna here I'll be like, come hang on YouTube if you free. Okay. All right. had the feeling I'm also yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I did a video today on breast growth on HRT, so that should be coming out soon. It was a fun one. I was kind of going over differences between like a cis women's chest and a AMAB chest. You know, some of the yes and letters differences, that kind of stuff. Honestly, it just turned into me joking around, but you guys know that's most of my videos. But you know, like it was entertaining. Like yeah, and then you guys, when the video comes out, you gotta vote. You gotta be like, yo, yeah, because like basically I was like, oh yeah, like you guys want more videos about breasts and boobs, you know, gotta let me know. So okay. But yeah. Is it 10:08? 10:08. But yeah. Wow, this has been a good discussion. I gotta admit, it's been a really good discussion, everyone. We really got into some deep stuff as always. I don't know. I just like talking to you guys. Yeah, they do get pretty sore. I gotta admit, they do get pretty sore for the first couple months. The soreness does go down. I wasn't really talking about that in the video. I was talking more about like, yeah, the differences in the chest and everything. How like trans women breasts will sit a little bit wider in general, which sometimes can be annoying with buying bras because a lot of bras are a little more narrow because they're designed for cis women breasts. But you know, still all chill. Still all chill. But I am excited too. July 13th is my 1 year on HRT. So it's been a crazy year, but you know, there's been a lot of ups, a lot of downs. But still it's been crazy, and that's going to be exciting to do a 1 year video. Obviously I'm going to be doing like a timeline kind of thing too, you know, what all the trans people do. I kind of want to like edit it like basically it's going to be like me saying that, hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, what's up? Like all the months though. So you guys will see all my facial changes and stuff. And then I'll probably add like pictures and stuff too. Yeah, okay. This tree chat's getting pretty good. I gotta admit. I dig it. So yeah, if you're not on the Discord server, make sure to join that shit. Like let's go. Let's go. Am I gonna have to post a link again? All right. Well, I guess I am. So yeah, just you know, I'm just gonna post it all the time. Because Def come and hang out. We're all chill. Yeah, literally, you don't have to throw me a 1 year bird. Honestly, so true though. I'm actually gonna be at the cottage with like at my grandma's cottage with some friends that weekend, like the weekend after the 13th. So we're gonna do like probably a cake or something. Because no, it's a big thing for sure. Honestly, it is. I don't know. I consider it like my like real birthday, you know. Sounds cheesy, but he's but yeah, it sounds kind of cheesy, but like, you know, I consider it kind of like my real birthday, you know. July 13th, 2021. uh, mm, it's just how it goes. Yeah. Ooh, that's some good water. Interesting water. Wow, we got like almost 28 viewers here. Wow, y'all are really interested in listening to me talk. Wow, interesting. Oh, 26. Guess you guys hate me now. Okay. Oh, it just goes off and on, you know. But we got the OGs chilling here. Oh, this one's a good one. Okay. I think you have a lot of masculine personality traits, and not to be about breaking a nail type, but just cool, laid back girl most of your life. So that is true. Wait, so not not be about breaking a nail type, but just cool, laid back girl most of your life. So that's trans too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good point. Really good point. This goes into my main thing, that is the cookie cutter trans thing, right? The cookie cutter trans thing, which is basically, it's the theory that people think that, every trans person is like, for example, we're going to talk about trans women. Every trans woman is basically going to be, wears full face of makeup, wearing only feminine stuff, we're looking super femme every day, literally like, like super femme, like 100% femme, no masculine traits, like nothing. It's like, and what? Like, are all cis women like that? No. Like, there are a lot of masculine cis women out there, and that's totally valid, and um yeah, like literally that's totally valid still, to be a masculine trans girl or masculine non-binary person and be AMAB too, right? And I don't know. I feel like I've kind of brought that to the game on YouTube. I don't really know. I haven't really came across a trans YouTuber that's like me. There are like other trans YouTubers out there, but I haven't really found one that's really like me. And I feel like I've brought that to the game, where it's like, it's okay to be masculine. It's okay to still like, masculine things and be a trans girl. It's like, you're still a girl. You're not any less of a girl. Painting your nails, doing your makeup, like that, those aren't girl things. Those are just feminine things that anyone can do. Like straight up, like you could be a guy and do your makeup and paint your nails and stuff. And I think that's pretty damn cool. I think guys with eyeliner is hot. Like straight up. Straight up. Who agrees with me? Honestly. Oh man, guys with like, messy eyeliner, fuck me up. You know what I'm saying? Mhm. Agreed. Agreed. Everyone jump in on this. You're now too commercial popular. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, thanks for joining as a member, by the way. Oh my God, thank you. I just saw that. Thank you. Really helps out a lot. Oh, 2 live stream ads. Yeah. Wow, I got the 2 ads going. Wow, I'm like, I'm famous now? Hey, hopefully one day this channel will be big enough where I'll be able to just focus on my YouTube channel, and like honestly, like the goal is like maybe even release like, videos even more frequently and stuff if I had the time and stuff. Yeah, my laugh is iconic. I'm just saying, like it is like straight up, like it's to the point where if you're in the mall with me or something, or you're in a store with me, all you got to do is make me laugh to find me. You just got to listen for that laugh, like, and you'll find me. Nobody has a laugh like mine. uh, Sam laugh highlight reel when. It will happen. It will be like a meme video, It's just gonna be a meme video. It's just gonna be me like it just laughs. Uh, Mm-hmm. Oh, yo, no way. Man, everybody's joining as a member today. Thank you so much. Oh my God. You guys are amazing. Amazing people membering me. Thank you. No, I really do appreciate that. Really do. Honestly, I gotta admit, like, really does help out. Really does. Um, yeah. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah, guys wearing eyeliner. Yeah. Yes. If you're a cis guy and you wear eyeliner, it's like hit me up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just think it looks so cool. Like I just love that like femboy look, I guess. I like almost like the mask femboy look. So like, like almost like or like the rock femboy look. Like I think it's so oh my God, I think it's so hot. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Man, we got everyone here. A lot of people from the Discord. I recognize from the Discord too, which is awesome. You guys joined up. Also, Carter, I believe. Congrats. Hopefully you're right, Carter. Congrats. I know you came out to your mom recently. Awesome, really sick. I know Charlie as well came out to all of her family as well. So really awesome. And yeah, I know. Yeah, really proud of y'all. Really, it takes a lot. It really does take a lot to come out to family, come out to friends, that kind of stuff. So, it's something, it's a really big accomplishment. So it's something to be proud about. Uh, okay, so obviously a lot of people like femboys here. So good thing. I get it's not for everyone, but I find it cute. Yeah, I find it cute. You should do it. Hey, cis guys can totally wear makeup, wear whatever they want. Like honestly, paint your nails. Like and honestly, the painting nails thing is actually like mainstream now. Like straight up, like guys painting nails, like that's cool now. It's the thing. Like even at work, sometimes I'll have like boy days, like I'll just be kind of wearing like guys' clothes, and like you can't really tell that I'm trans or anything because I'm wearing a sports bra to like just flatten my chest, wearing guys' clothes, usually like just a regular t-shirt and a flannel. But I'll always like sometimes I'll have my nails painted, and like people will be like, it is so cool that you paint your nails. Like I just love that, like, guys are like becoming more like in touch with their feminine side and everything. And I'm like, yeah, no, it's awesome. And then they'll tell me stories about like, oh yeah, like my son like loves wearing nail polish, like, and I think it's so cool. Like he like will try out different colors, and he'll almost like make it almost masculine too. And it's like, yeah, yes, like do it. Like literally, and like you don't even have to rock masculine colors if you're a cis guy too. Like rocking feminine colors too. Like honestly, pink nails, that would be fucking hot. Like honestly, hit me up if you have pink nails and you're a cis guy. Like straight up. Like I want to paint my nails soon. I don't know what color to do. I wanted to get a gold. I want to do like a shiny gold, but I couldn't find it at the farm, like the drugstore today. But hopefully I want to find some like a gold or something. I think gold would look so sick. Yeah, not gonna lie, if you don't paint your nails, like you're missing out. Like you're missing out, you know what I'm saying? Like painting nails is the coolest thing ever. Highly recommend too. I have it right here. Getting one of these guys. Get one of these guys off of Amazon. They're like literally cheap. I think this one was like $30. They're really good for drying your nails and everything. And I find that they last a lot longer, especially like, when you do them yourself. I find they last, about a week without chipping compared to just a couple of days, really. So great investment if you're looking for something. I got one, and yeah, I'm never going back. Literally, like it's so awesome. Like I bring it to like I always bring it around when I'm doing my nails at people's houses and stuff. Mm, uh, oh, okay. Sally Hansen. Okay, I'll have to check that out. Make good gold, great golds, because yeah, I want like a really nice gold. I don't know, like I'm just kind of into the gold look right now. Gold, and then maybe it would be cool too is like a bronze. Ooh, like a bronze color that's like shiny still. Oh my gosh, I'd be interesting. Because I gotta admit, when I'm going up to the cottage with my friends, I'm bringing my setup, and we're all gonna be painting nails. And there's some cis guys up there, and they're gonna be painting their nails too. Like it's kind of like a mandatory thing. No, I'm just kidding, but obviously, they can if they want to. Hmm. Yeah, I want to get some shiny ones. I haven't really had shiny for a bit, so yeah, bro. I want the gold. I just want gold. I just want gold nails. Oh, gold with red streak. That'd be cool. I just saw that. Uh, yeah, it's really crazy. A lot of people get like almost stressed about that. Um, when like a little kid or like a little boy usually wants to get like his nails painted, and it's like somehow some parents like get defensive about it, and it's like he's just a kid. Like just let him do whatever the hell he wants. Like straight up. It's like it's not permanent. Like that's I do not understand that concept. Like I really don't understand that concept that parents like telling like boys like, oh, you can't do that, girls only do that. It's like just let the kid do what the hell they want. Like it's like, do you want your kid not to like you? Like, because that's what you're doing. Like, oh, do I want any piercings, tattoos, or other body mods? Ooh, kind of a couple things I've been thinking of. I do want to get my ears pierced. I've been slacking on it. I want to do it soon. Um, that's like a must. That's gonna happen. I've just been kind of slacking and stuff. Maybe like a little lip ring or something. I always thought lip rings were really cool. Tattoos, I want to get a half sleeve for sure. I'm honestly just saving up for it. It's just very expensive, and I want to go to like a good person, like get something like custom and that kind of stuff. So I do want to be like I want to have a sleeve for sure. Maybe a couple more leg tats and stuff. Maybe like something on the chest. I've been thinking about it too. Like this would be like way down the line, like a couple years down the line or whatever. Maybe like a piece that would like almost like accentuate, like I don't know what the word is, like make my breasts look more there, I guess, like a piece under that kind of goes around my breasts. Like I think that would be kind of cool too. Yeah, honestly, I've been kind of slacking on it, and straight up, like I'm kind of embarrassed by this. There's literally a Claire's at the mall I work at, which is a place that you can get your ears pierced out. Um, I don't know. Like I think I just haven't had the opportunity, and I want to go with someone too. And my one friend wants to get it too. We just been like really busy with work and stuff, but we're gonna go together. Me and my one friend from work. She wants to get her ears pierced too. Kind of the same thing. Like just never got them done. Uh, Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to Claire's, but like I was just like it was just like a point. Yeah, no, I would go to like a reputable shop or something because like I actually am prone to getting like infections and stuff. So I would totally go to a shop and get it done by a professional, not like a 18-year-old. Yeah, yeah, no. I was just saying that more like there are places right in the mall where I work. that I could get it. And I work in downtown Toronto, which has like tattoo shops every other block. So it could be done. I've just been slacking. Don't get me wrong. Like I just love my nose piercing though. Like I'm obsessed. Like that. I'm good with my nose piercing. Like I wouldn't get any more nose stuff. You better off doing it with a rusty spoon than a mint and that mint alcohol stuff. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'd want to get it with the needle, not the gun. Yeah, the gun's fucked. Oh, like the septum? I don't know. Like I'm like don't get me wrong, my ex has a septum. I do find it very attractive on like other people. I just don't know if I would get it. But like on other people though, like fuck. Like, oh my god. Like you got a septum piercing, hit me up. Like, basically, yeah, if you fit my type a little bit, hit me up. No. Yeah, no, my ex actually had she had double nostril and the septum. And she has like a dermal as well. Yeah, I know. Maybe cartilage too. I always thought cartilage was kind of cool as well. I do have like a weird ear here. Like it's actually like broken. Like my cartilage is broken on this side, and then this side it's normal. You can kind of tell, I guess. So that's the normal side. That's the kind of broken side. You can kind of tell. Fell off a chair when I was a kid and snapped it open. Um, so I don't know if I would get. I don't know if the cartilage would look like it would look symmetric or something, but I don't know. Maybe. You know, I'm more interested in tattoos to be honest. Like I'm really interested in getting my sleeve done. Mm. My ex used to have her tongue pierced too, and not gonna lie, that's a yeah. Like that's a yeah. Like I wouldn't like I'm not really a big in the mouth kind of piercings person, so I probably wouldn't do it, but not gonna lie, guys, like there's some advantages to having a tongue piercing. I gotta admit, you know, like damn, like oh, tongue split. Interesting. Isn't that you have to go to like a black marketplace though? Like, is that isn't it like not illegal? Like, isn't it illegal somewhere to like some places to get it done? And you have to go to like a black market or something. That's what I've just seen like documentaries and stuff about it and like Snapchat videos about it. You know, hey, nah, I wanted it so badly for that reason. Yeah, you get it. You yeah, you you get it. I gotta keep it G rated though, so we can't get into that. That's a talk on Jackbox live streams. That's a talk for Jackbox live streams. We get a little more raunchy on Twitch, I'll tell you that. Okay, let's relax. Like let's relax, Carter. Like, that's on my hey, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. Aw. Appreciate that. Mm. Yeah, more of a reason to do it. Yeah, my understanding it's legal in Illinois, but more a reason to do it. True. Honestly, though. Uh, first calls last week, and we get initial hormones, lab test tomorrow morning. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, yo, congratulations. Yo, that's so sick. Oh my God, that's so awesome. That is unreal. Congrats. Everybody say congrats in the chat. Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, girl days and boys days. Oh yeah, for sure. That's been the same for me always now, basically. I'm so gender fluid. Like it's actually crazy. Like it's just my gender fluctuates so much. I find with me, a lot of people think that you just wake up and you think like, oh, I'm gonna be boy today, oh, I'm gonna be girl today. It's not really like that, really. I just find I go through trends where I'll be more feminine or be more masculine in general. It's not like I actually pick my gender though. And but obviously there are people that they wake up and that's like their routine, right? Tell the truth. Tell the truth about what? Anyone else have void gender days too? Uh, are you really just drinking gender fluid? Yeah. That is another thing too. I kind of just I don't know. I'm just addicted to this drink. It's called gender fluid. Like it's a fluid that like you drink and then it just changes your gender. Like it's like, whoa, like got great ingredients in it, estrogen, testosterone, non-binary substance. Okay. Oh, thanks so much. Oh, you guys are so great. I love you all. So cute. Every one of you is so damn cute. Or handsome, if you like that term. But you're cute to me. No. You've noticed something. Need to get that fix of gender fluid. Yo, literally, it's the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the stuff. What do you do to present more masculine? I can't believe I'm saying that as I'm AMAB, but it's true. I forget how to boy mode. Usually with me, the main things with boy mode is obviously it's wearing like mostly guys clothes, but at the same time I sometimes do wear girls clothes as well when I'm kind of boy moding. Main thing with me would probably be wearing a sports bra to kind of like flatten out my chest. That's the main thing I would say is my main difference in boy mode. Also in boy mode I'm usually a little bit more I don't know, like I just kind of I don't know. I'd say that's probably the main thing with me, and then just like kind of acting a little bit more like a bro, I guess. But then then I'm in girl mode and I act the same. So it's like I don't know, guys. Like, but I would say the main thing with me is usually if I'm boy moding, it's like yeah, I'll wear like a sports bra, t-shirt, usually yeah, it's kind of like regular kind of maybe like cargo shorts or something, or like shorts. Um, But I don't know, like there isn't really a definition of how to boy mode. It's really whatever it means to you, right? Like obviously boy moding can be different for a lot of people. Boy moding could be like wearing a suit for some people. And then boy moding could be like me, just kind of like more acting masculine and feeling more masculine. But it really depends on the person. Mm. um, yo, what's up, bro? That's up. Wait. Yeah, I say bro a lot too, honestly. That's kind of like one of my main discussion terms that I use. We use it at work a lot too. Like all the girls call each other bro and stuff at work. Like we're always like, yo, bro, can you like, yo, thanks, bro. Like, what yeah, like that's kind of how we talk. Um, obviously I know some people they don't like being called bro or man or dude, that kind of stuff. But those terms never have bothered me. Because I just kind of always talk like that, and I don't mind people calling me that and stuff. I actually like, I guess I don't even know if I would like prefer it, but like yeah, I just don't mind it. Like I don't know, like I just people can kind of change it up. Like and then like I have some friends that they really want to support me, and they'll call me bro, and they'll call me dude, and they'll also call me girl, and they'll also be like hun, and like use kind of more like feminine terms too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, boy mode is basically whatever it means to you. Like, there's no way of being in boy mode, you know, or boy. I like to use boy days too. Like, yeah, like boy mode, boy days. Like, there's no perfect way of doing it, but it's different for everyone. But it's valid. It's super valid. Like, that's another thing too. It's like people just think that when you come out as trans, you're just gonna throw out all your clothes. You're just gonna throw out all your guys' clothes. You're gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm 100% a woman. Like, I'm not going to wear any guy's clothes ever. And it's like, what? Like, so you're telling me that you never, ever found a shirt that you enjoyed wearing for like, the 20 plus years of your life before coming out. It's like, it's like I'm super into band shirts, and like I specifically like the guy cut ones or the like box cut ones because I find that they have better designs on it than the women's cut ones. It's like I'm not gonna buy the women's cuts ones because I'm trans now. I'm gonna buy the guy cut ones or the ones that I like. Hmm. Wow. Y'all ever wear boy shorts? Wait, so just confirm. Are we talking about boy shorts as in panties or boy like shorts that are for like men or like boys? Oh, like the underwear? Oh yeah. I got so many boy shorts. I love boy shorts. Boy shorts are my favorite. I get a lot of them from work and stuff. They're probably my go-to, I would say. Um, yeah, boy shorts. Hipsters are all right as well. I like the seamless hipsters from Pink. I find they fit really well, especially if you have a dick. Like, yeah. I don't know. I find it has a lot of room in there. But yeah, boy shorts as well are really nice as well. I got a bunch of them, honestly. And it's pretty funny too, because like sometimes when I'm working, like people will be like, oh, like, do you have any like boxer type panties? Like, do you have any panties that are kind of like boxers? And I'll show them the boy shorts, and then literally, I have had like probably 5 people do this to me. They're like, oh no, like I'm looking for women's underwear though, because it says boy short, and I'm like, like I'm like, yeah, they're unisex. Trust me. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, so if you're looking for a really nice panties that work, boy shorts are to die for. Yeah, check out boy shorts. You know, they sell them like sometimes they're called shorties as well too. It's like shorties or boy shorts are the two terms that are used. Oh yeah, or Calvin Klein's too. Obviously, I have a bias towards Victoria's Secret, but like, but I do like Calvin Klein too. I actually have a bralette from Calvin Klein. My ex gave it to me. Ooh, you talk daily? Ooh, yike, yay. Yeah, I don't tuck anymore. I gave up on it. Honestly, it gives me like a huge headache. Like I literally like would feel lightheaded and stuff. Like it's a nah for me. Don't get me wrong, it obviously took me a long time to get to that point though. Like, cause it sucks. Like you like because in the end, like if you don't tuck, like you can't really wear thongs or anything like that because they don't really fit that well. Obviously, you can wear them for like a photo shoot or something, right? But like everyday life, like they just aren't functioning. Um, but Yeah, unless you tuck, right? So like that was something that was big for me. I had to get over, right? But then just falling in love with boy shorts and hipsters, it's not a big deal anymore. What do we got here? I love. Oh yeah, urban. That's amazing. Yeah, I feel like tucking. Don't get me wrong. Like, obviously, there are people that 100% do it. Like, people in chat are telling me, like, yeah, they do it daily and everything like that. But I feel like it isn't as popular anymore. Just because a lot of people are like, shit, man, like, I fucking do this. Like this hurts. Like, I get it. Like the euphoria is great. The gender euphoria is great, but it's but yeah, like it's a lot, like for sure. But gender dysphoria does exist, and that's why people have to tuck every day. So like that's totally valid as well too, and that's why we need more access to SRS. We need more access because it's like, you know what I'm saying? We need more access. Like, that's why we need more access to these things because gender dysphoria exists. Uh, Like I'm pretty confused though, how you ran out before your appointment. Like, wouldn't they just refill your prescription before you ran out? I was kind of confused by that. I got to admit, like, for example, if I'm running low on my prescription, I can just call my doctor's office and they'll renew my prescription. Like, obviously, if I wanted to change my dose or something, I would have to go in for an appointment. But like to get the same dose, like I obviously have to pay for it, but like I can get it. Yeah, good point about the if the underwear isn't stretchy, tucking can also a bit soreness. Yeah, and actually, this is why I don't wear panties every day because it does create soreness sometimes. But that's why I really do recommend the seamless hipsters from Pink. Those ones are like awesome. They just like I don't know why, like they just have like space. Like and just like the fabric is really soft and stuff. But yeah, like like honestly, like not gonna lie, like I stay away from lace. Like I can't do it anymore. Like honestly, I wore like a lace cheekster one time and like literally like I'm uncircumcised. Like, oh wow, I'm uncircumcised. Yeah, if you didn't know, I'm uncircumcised. So like yeah, like my foreskin was like straight up like rashed from the lace. Hmm. Oh, okay, that's good to know though. Yeah. Like I totally understand if you're changing your dose, you have to go in for an appointment. Obviously, if you were like, oh yeah, you're on a half dose and you wanted to go on a whole dose, that's a totally different story. But to get the same dose refill, like that's like I don't know, like that's the same as like straight up like if you had like if you were taking like medication for like depression or something. It's like straight up like that could be a disaster. Like that could be a disaster if you like ran out of medication and stuff, or if you had like bipolar or like something like that. Like it could be a disaster really. And like being trans is the same damn thing. Like it's like it's like medications are important. Shouldn't be like left out in the dust. Like yeah. Yeah, like straight up, like running out of antidepressants, like that's like a serious thing. And it's just strange to me like that. Yeah, like I was really surprised when you were talking about that in the Discord server about running out of hormones. I was like, what? Like I was like, what do you mean? I'm actually gonna check how many refills I have. I was supposed to get more, so I was like, yo, load them up, homie. I'm on the same dose, so it's not like. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, not till September. I don't get a refill till September. uh, okay, no worries. Thanks for hanging out. Really do appreciate it. Um, okay. Well, at least you know now. Like at least know everything is like that. Um, I felt fine. Yeah, like obviously it's probably okay to skip like one dose, but if you skipped for a couple of weeks on end, like that could actually like really fuck you up and like your body in general. It's a serious thing. Um, wow. Yeah, we've been going for 2 hours. Awesome. We got 19 people still. 19 people. Um, yeah, if anyone else got any other questions about things, any curiosity? Ah, whoa. Hmm. Okay. I want to check out this Discord server. Let's see what everyone's doing here. Okay, so this 420 server is really channel is really, yeah, it's great. It's great. Y'all are killing it. What else we got here? Ooh. Oh, no way, Joshua. I actually have the same I have that same top coat. It's actually what I'm using right now. Oh yeah, okay. I'll just know it. I'm pretty sure you are. There we go. Hey, double dose. Thank you. Thank you from Australia. Oh, yeah, we got some Australians in the house. I think Joshua's from Australia too, if I'm not mistaken. I'm from Canada. Yeah, we're Canadians here. Would you ever consider needle injection? Yeah, I haven't really discussed it with my doctor yet. But maybe if I get benefits. They're just very expensive in Canada. It's like very expensive to get on injections, and like honestly, I just yeah, I can't really afford that at the moment. But I have been very satisfied with what I've gotten from the like oral or pill form. So like it's one of those things that I feel like I was a lot more into getting on injections in the future when I first started hormones, but then I got a lot of effects from just the pill form. So I don't know, it's kind of up in the air now. Obviously, if I had insurance though, maybe I'd be leaning towards it more. It's just like I can't afford it right now. Like it's not realistic at all. But I have heard that they are a lot more effective, especially from bringing you from the second last stage of female or estrogen puberty to the last stage, which is usually the kind of making your breast look a little bit more fuller and more like a cis woman's chest. That's like the main thing I've heard about injections. It can bring you to that next level. But obviously, right now, honestly, I've been pretty satisfied with the results I've gotten, especially the facial results. Like, straight up, I look like a different person sometimes. I'm like sometimes I look at myself, I'm like, shit, like, damn, you're hot. Like, that is another point too. They are less stress on the liver. So that is something to consider if you do like smoke or if you drink a lot. I'm honestly not really a big drinker. I drink like maybe once every blue moon, if like one or two drinks. I don't use nicotine anymore. I quit smoking cigarettes and like nicotine and everything like that. I only smoke weed. So that's not a huge thing for me, but like, yeah, if you are like a drinker or something, like, yeah, it is pretty hard on the liver and stuff. Don't get me wrong. If anyone does go on injections, though, like let me know like your experience, though, because like I'd be interested in like knowing, because it is interesting, and it's not as I wouldn't say I'd say it's probably the more unpopular one because of the price. And it's not like testosterone where that's the main uh testosterone, yeah, like if you're female to male, testosterone, there's only the gel form and the injection form. So I think it's like in Canada the injections are covered, I think, or they're like cheaper than the estrogen ones because there is the pill form of estrogen that they'll, yeah. Yeah, like there obviously are, like, keep in mind guys, like there's risk to every medication. Like, and it's sad to say, but we do live in a world where there are a lot of gatekeepers and they like to explain the negatives a lot more than the positives. So, obviously there are all those risks and everything, but the main thing you just need to consider is you are transitioning for a healthier lifestyle. It's like, if you're gonna transition and then start like drinking every night, ordering pizza every night, eating like crap, drinking soda all the time, it's like yeah, of course you might run into some issues, but it's like if you actually live a healthy lifestyle, it's like those issues are pretty unlikely to happen. And and also all medication has side effects. All medication has risks. But yeah, it is like, oh yeah, have a good night. But like there is risk to every medication, and doctors, we do live in a world where trans healthcare is gatekept and they will try to scare you away from it. Um, and it's not a bad thing, like, I get it, but let's be real, like someone who is diagnosed with like severe bipolar, like being severely bipolar, it's like they're not going to go over all the risk of the medication because they're going to be like, you need to get on these, like it's like, oh really, a lot of gatekeeping for ADHD medication too. I could see that as well. Because ADHD medication can be, I guess, also used by people that don't have ADHD as a narcotic. Sadly, I know some people that have done that before. But yeah, that's why I could see that being kind of gatekept as well. Mm, but that's the main thing to consider about HRT is there are risks. Obviously, there's risk to every medication, but there's also benefits. The way that I look at it as like I was severely like underweight. Like I was severely underweight. Basically I had this issue where if I was depressed, I would lose my appetite completely. I wouldn't eat for like, days. So in the end, straight up, if I didn't transition, I probably would have gone even more downhill on that path and probably ran into major health complications in the next couple of years compared to transitioning, where maybe I could run into a couple of health issues, but in the end, they're probably a lot less severe than fucking starving yourself. Like, yeah, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not totally over it. So sometimes I do get a little bit like, shy about talking about that kind of stuff, but it is an important thing of my transition for sure. Because I did I do suffer from an eating disorder. I have since I was a kid. So, but it's one of those things that, transitioning has really helped me with battling that really. So, and I look at that as a win, even though there are risks to transitioning. It's like I look at that as a win compared to just struggling with my eating disorder and doing nothing about it. Wow. Starve yourself and then binge eat repeat. Yep. Can relate. Mm, oh yeah, there are other ways as well. I think there's also a gel form as well too. You could do like the estrogen gel as well, which is another thing too. I don't think they have that in Canada though. I think it's like some countries have it. Um, but yeah, there is a gel form, and I think and then the injections. We only have the injections and pills in Canada though. Uh, oh, pellets, cream and pellets. Ducks engine. Uh-huh. Wait, so you wanted to get prescribed tea as an AMAD person to level out your hormones to be like more non-binary looking or like gender neutral looking? I don't really know much about microdosing. It's something that a lot of people do ask me about, and I don't know much about it. It is an interesting concept, but I don't know much about it. Like I'm on a trans woman dose, so I wouldn't know about microdosing. I want to learn more though. Next appointment, I'm just gonna ask my doctor about it. Just be like, "Oh yeah, like I run a YouTube channel. I just want to know like what is microdosing, just to help people out." Thanks so much. Hope you have a good night. Oh, I liked me on pills, but I did find I wanted to drink more because I was no longer depressed. That's kind of like opposite for me, man. Like I was when I wasn't on HRT, I used to drink a lot. I have a couple of experiences, wine in a beer glass at 10 a.m. Yeah. So bad. Don't do that, guys. Don't do it. Oh, okay, okay. It's for science. It's for science. It is funny. Like, I don't know. Like, I was even talking about earlier, like, I'm interested in, like, female to male procedures as well, just because I'm curious about it. Obviously, it wouldn't affect me at all, but, like, I'm just curious about that journey in general. And it's kind of funny because, like, I'll be talking to my mom about it and she's like, why do you know this much? Like, these are procedures that you wouldn't get. Like, but I just find it interesting. Mm, would I ever be interested in facial feminization surgery? Okay, good question. when I first was starting my transition, 100%, I was like, yo, that was like the main surgery I wanted to go for. Somehow though, my face got pretty damn feminized from HRT though. Like straight up, like my face is totally changed. Like straight up, if you look at like my first video, like my first vlog, I look like a different person in general. Like my jawline is like way different. My eyes are different, my cheeks are different. So now, yeah, uh, now I don't really think I want it. Like I don't think I need it to be honest. Like but at a point in time I wanted it for sure. But yeah, I've kind of just changed my mind on it. And like I don't know. It's just I'm satisfied with my look. Yeah, I know. Straight up. Like it's to the point where some people have like done a double take, like, oh, Sam? Like, like yeah, some people have not recognized me. Like I was at my college reunion a couple of weeks back, and there were people there that were like, I think everyone knew I was trans just because I am pretty open on my social media and everything about it. But there were some people that were like, whoa, like they just like kind of almost didn't recognize me until I started talking. Thank you. Yeah, I'm cute. Yeah, thank you. Thanks for validating my cuteness. You guys are just saying that. I'm just I'm just average. No, we're all pretty damn cute in the Discord server, I gotta admit. Everyone's pretty cute. Yeah, no, I love when you guys post like pictures and stuff of yourselves in the Discord. It's so great seeing what everyone looks like and everything. Oh, hey Charlie, I didn't know you're still here. Yeah. But yeah. Oh yeah, another promo. Yeah, make sure to join the Discord server as I'm talking about it. It is so worth it, homies. It is so worth it. Am I gonna have to post another link? Yeah, I am. Yes, I am. I know. It's so annoying. Oh, Sam's always promoting Discord server. But oh yeah, I'm gonna post a little link there. Little link. Hey, you should. You should post some pics. In the end, like everyone's like my Discord server is a safe space. Like nobody's gonna judge or anything. Like you can kind of do what you can kind of do and nobody's gonna judge. That's why it's a safe space for everyone. It's safe. You need a bot to post a few every so often. Yo, yeah, technically yes, but I don't know. I kind of like just like joking around and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna go and copy the link real quick. Wow, we got like a bunch of people who joined since this. Yeah, look at this. Wow. So how many people have we gotten since we started this? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people. Also, make sure to write an introduction, and you can either post your age in your introduction in the introductions channel, or you can message one of the mods to add into the 18 plus category, so you can see the 18 plus channels as well if you'd like. So the not safe for work one and the other one, the other one that was just made. But yeah, like so if you're interested in that, make sure to either put in your introduction, your age, or booba channel. Okay, that's a not for safe for work one. Are we gonna have to create a whole category for not safe for work now? It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Don't worry. It'll be a thing. But yeah, make sure to post your age in your introduction or message like a mod if you don't want to do that. Mm. Mhm. Oh yeah, it's bumping. We bumping. We bumping in the Discord. Yo. Yeah, we got someone slid in the server. We got memes, pics. Oh, yeah, we got some pics here. Cool. Yeah, no, I love seeing your guys' faces. I really do. Yo, that butter looks good too. How did I know I was non-binary? Ooh, this one took a long time. First, I came out as a trans woman. Then I realized, wow, I'm not actually totally a woman. Interestingly enough, most of the reason why I consider myself non-binary is usually because of my voice. I think of myself as a masculine speaker. Like I have a masculine voice. That's the way I look at myself. I'm not saying that anybody with a masculine voice, like, oh, you can't be a binary trans woman with a masculine voice. 100% that's valid. I just look at my voice in general as masculine, and I feel like it's more non-binary or androgynous. So that's I would say the main reason why I identify as non-binary and not a trans woman. And then also I just feel like, I've gotten to the more like fluid side of gender where some days I feel more femme, some days I feel more masculine. I don't know. I like rocking the spectrum, I like just like hanging out on the gender spectrum. So that's why I feel like, yeah, I do identify with non-binary just because, I don't know. I feel like it's more open. It's a more open term than being a trans woman. But obviously, being a trans woman is totally valid too. And you don't have to change your voice or change anything about you to be a trans woman. But that's just the way that I look at it, like that, how I look at my gender identity as. But hey, some people probably agree with me, say the same kind of thing. And some people might be more into the binary. But I don't know. Like, I think that's the best way to explain it. Like, I like to kind of chill on the gender spectrum. Like, I don't like sit somewhere comfortable. Like, I always am like moving around. Agar, yeah. I love memes. I love those those ride the waves. Yeah, I ride those gender spectrum waves, Got my surfboard, dude, you know what I'm saying? Homie. I'm basically the surfer. I'm like the surfer of the gender spectrum, just riding that spectrum. Okay, here we go. Jump on that. Bam. Oh yeah, that was fast. Added you in. Mm-hmm. Hey, oh yeah, awesome. We just got a new member as well. Wow. See you later. Thanks so much for stopping by, hanging out. Yo, this has been awesome. I'm having a great time here. I don't know. I just find like the YouTube streams, like where we just talk about things, are just so much like it's so different. It's just like I don't know. It's just so open minded to me. I just find it interesting compared to like Jackbox streams, which are more like fun games. I'm also usually like stoned during the Jackbox games. Engagement remains entertaining. Down out. Yeah, it's entertaining. Hey, I don't know. Y'all are still here. It's been like almost 2.5 hours, and y'all are still here chilling. So obviously, somehow I'm kind of entertaining. Hmm. Hmm. Also, it's really awesome that we've been getting a lot more. We've been getting a lot more. What do you call it? More. I don't know the word. I guess like middle age trans people as well in the Discord server, which is awesome to see as well. Like a lot more like older people are in the server as well. It's not just all younger people. Because I don't know, I feel like in the trans community sometimes middle age and senior trans people are kind of left out, but like y'all are the real heroes, y'all are the true heroes, really. Elderly trans people and like middle-aged trans people, like they're super important to the community, like been through it all, really, like even like through the 80s, through like the AIDS epidemic, all that kind of stuff, like the anti-LGBT stuff, like you've been through it all, and it's important. It's important to see. It's important to see, like I think she subscribes to my YouTube channel now. I don't know if she's in the Discord server, but my friend MJ, she's one of the first paramedics, openly transgender paramedics in Southern Ontario, and I had the opportunity to meet her last year in person at a trans meetup I organized in London, Ontario, before I moved to Toronto, and just like like she was telling me her story, and like how like she had like in the 80s and all the AIDS epidemic, the LGBT stuff, like, and just being the first trans paramedic as well. And I just found that story so interesting. So like, yeah, I find like, middle-aged trans people, it's like so interesting. Mm-hmm. Do you think gender identity comes into question when you're trying so hard to yeah, so do you think gender identity comes into question when you've been trying so hard to appease other people, when you just feel disconnect or the feeling of not being good enough? Um, yeah, for sure. I feel like a lot of people, a big thing in coming out as trans is a lot of people are scared to because of the consequences or the aftermath of what's going to happen. For example, for me, my main thing was I knew for sure my relationship was probably going to end, and it did. Another thing was I was obviously scared about my family. They have all came around now, but like there are a lot of right wing people in my family. Like there are a lot of anti LGBT people in my family, and I was kind of scared for sure. Obviously, my close family, they're all chill, but like like there are like extended family that aren't for it and stuff. But you know, in the end, it's one of those things that I find that even people who are anti LGBT and anti that kind of like stuff, like if they really do want to be in your life still, like they're still going to accept you. Um, but yeah, for sure. Like that's totally a thing. Like, yeah, trying to like appease people and that kind of stuff. Um, it's yeah, that's the life. That's the that's the life. Y'all are posting in the Discord like crazy. We have more people coming in. Yo. Mm. Oh, here we go. Okay. All right. There we go. Hey, the main thing I'll say to that though is, I feel like a lot of people, you know, they live this life of impressing other people and not caring for themselves. It's a big thing. Like it really is a big thing for a lot of people. They care so much about impressing and like, and doing things for other people that they don't really think about themselves and their own mental well-being and mental health. And once you get past that and you start really just thinking about yourself and like putting yourself first, I feel like that's like a big step in overall mental health. And obviously, like, could come into terms with coming out as trans like that. Like, I don't know. I used to just like always like, do things for other people. And like I would literally bend over backwards for other people. And then I would ask for one favor and then people would ignore me and stuff. And it's like, you just kind of got to realize it's like, there are a lot of people in this world that they'll ask, and then they won't give back. And, that's why I pick my friends wisely now. And it's like, because like in the end, like I'm honestly a very generous person and I'm very prone to being used. So it's like, obviously I'm a lot more aware of it now, but I have been used for a lot in the past. So that's why I'm very picky with my friends now and stuff. Because, there just are a lot of people out there that, yeah, they'll take it, but not give. Like, and, as someone who's like incredibly generous and like I actually don't really like receiving things and like gifts and stuff, like I almost feel bad about it. I'm like, oh no, you didn't have to give this for me. It's like, you know. But yeah, it's just some people are like that out there. But the main thing is you gotta put yourself first. You really do. Like honestly, you gotta put yourself above everyone else in this world. That's the only way you're gonna be like you're gonna actually have a satisfying life. And you know, yeah. But I get it. Like, I don't know, like always as a kid, like and like growing up, like I had this like addiction to I wanted everyone to like me. I didn't want anyone to hate me. Like I like the thought of someone not liking me was a nightmare. And it's like I would bend over backwards for everyone just so they would like me. And it's like in the end, and then it's funny. And then you finally say no to someone or like, no, I'm not helping you with that. No, I'm not doing that for you. And then they're gone. And you're like, what? Like, and it's like the whole time, it's like they were just using me for something. And I feel like a lot of people probably struggle with the same thing. It's like you just want to be liked, and you just want to be cool. I was actually I've been reading a book. Well, no, I've been doing an audiobook. Josh Peck, who's from Drake and Josh, just released a book called "Happy People Are Annoying." Really good book if you struggle with like always wanting to satisfy everyone and you know yeah, you want to just be liked, right? Like, because he goes into a lot of things about like because he was like he was overweight as a child, and it's like if you're funny and you're overweight, people will like you because if you're funny, they're less prone to making fun of you, right? And it's I don't know, I find it interesting, like I really do. Like I love Josh Peck, by the way. Drake and Josh is one of my favorite shows of all time. Just so you guys know. Yeah, but that's the main thing is yeah, there are a lot of people that are like selfish in this world and they'll just keep on taking and then once you say no the first time like they're gone and you're like what? Like did you even like me? Like now it's like it's something I had to learn. Like it's just like something I had learned that it's like, put yourself first. Like don't put anyone else first. Mm, what do we got here? Someone Yeah, I got a ring. I think that you love me too. But do. Okay. Uh, let's see. Yeah, no, and it's hard to put yourself first. Like it really is. Like you can say like I can sit here and say it all you want. Like it's even difficult for me now to put myself first sometimes. Like, um, but you just got to do it. Like it's just in the end, it's like I've been told no so many times by people, like, asking them for simple favors that it's like, honestly, man, like, you know, if you're gonna say no to me, I'm gonna say no to you. Like, Yeah. It's I don't know, man. Like it's one of those things you just gotta learn as an adult. Like, people like to push people around, and like you just can't take that shit. Like, straight up. Especially like people that are overly nice. Like me. Like people that are overly nice and like, consent like, be like, yeah, like what's the word? Like be sympathetic to people. Yeah. Yeah, so true. Prioritizing mental health and setting boundaries for people who benefit from you not having them in the first place is top tier self care and self love. Literally. Literally. Honestly, so true. No, like I've had to, I've had to drop a bunch of people just because of that too. Like, because, you know, so people are. Yeah, I know, that's the same too, like, I love being nice too, and, like, it always just makes me feel, like, great, but then it's like, then you just get nothing back, like, it's like you're nice 15 times, and then, like, you get nothing back, and you're, like, sitting there like, "What am I doing wrong?" Like, you almost, like, start questioning yourself, like, "Am I doing something wrong?" Like, yeah. Is it possible to be empathetic to people you sympathize with while also feeling nothing? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I can see that, I can see that being a thing for sure. Mhm. Yo, wow. 2.5 hours, guys. Pretty interesting. Oh, man, pretty interesting. Mhm. Mhm. Uh, mm, yeah. Oh, yeah, like, it honestly takes years to really get to that mindset, like, I'm gonna be real with you, like, it takes years, and it's sad to say, but it took me getting fucked over a lot to really get to that mindset. Like honestly, I don't want to get into like specifics, but there were people that straight up like duped me, like because I was too nice. Like, don't get me wrong, like it's just kind of how it is. Like, obviously, I've moved past it and everything like that, but still, like it's still, sometimes I'm like, shit, man, like how did I get duped? Like, it's like, am I an idiot? Like you almost just like overthink it. Like, was it my fault that I like should I have known? But like, it's how people are. Like they just like they seek out the nice people and they're like, I could use you. Like I could use you for everything you have. Like, yeah. Bad people, I can milk you, honestly. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, I know. That was college. But at the same time, obviously, I still had a lot of people that really did care about me too, but it was just that thing that I just like I had this like fear of people not liking me. Like it's like, oh, like that's like a nightmare for me. But it was my ex that really had to teach me like, who cares if someone doesn't like you? Who cares? Like, you know, you don't like, like just hang with people that appreciate you and actually want to like, they like they want to be nice back. Yeah, you just got to be good at sniffing out fake people. Now I can like sniff them out from a mile away. Holy, straight up. But don't get me wrong, like also at the same time, like because I've been screwed over in the past, like a decent amount, it's sometimes hard for me to make new friends because I don't trust people off the bat anymore. Like I'm very skeptical with people. So yeah, it's like really hard for me to sometimes make new friends and stuff. Like I have, like don't get me wrong, I have. Like I've made a lot of friends at work and everything like that, but it's still hard because like yeah, I'm skeptical sometimes. Like, are you gonna fuck me over? Like that's all I'm thinking when I meet someone. Like, like something like, we're out at dinner and it's like, are you not gonna have your wallet? Like are you gonna make me pay for all this? Like it's like, are you gonna screw me over? Like I wasn't expecting to pay all this, like but it's like it's just things that go in my head because that stuff's happened before. Oh, thanks so much. From Toronto. Oh, come to the store sometime. I work at the downtown location at the Pink Store. Yeah. Come to the store. Honestly, a lot of people come to the store and talk to me and stuff and buy stuff for sure. Obviously, probably that would be your main intention is buy stuff from Pink, but yeah, no, totally. Anyone can come. I love talking to fans at the store and everything. But yeah, if anyone wants to know, I work at the Eaton Center location, the like downtown Toronto location. Just if you come in, don't like specifically ask anyone if I'm there, because they have like rules against that. They can't like specifically tell you, but sometimes I'll like if I'm working there. Yeah, you did. Applied to Victoria's Secret a few days ago. Oh yeah, you did. It's honestly a great company to work for. They're really incredibly pro LGBT. Like they've really stepped up their game. And I know like a couple of years ago, they had the issues with like the angels and stuff, the Victoria's Secret angels, the like model bodies and all like that. But they've really changed up their game. Like I work at the Pink Store, like the Victoria's Secret Pink Store. We're a standalone store, but the Victoria's Secret is across the hall. I go there all the time though. Everybody knows me there and they're all super friendly, everything like that. Same with the Pink Store. Our district manager is unreal. She loves me. Like, yeah. Yeah, they're honestly amazing. Like it's crazy the amount of support I've gotten working there. They're very supportive of my appointments as well, like my HRT stuff, and like my pronouns and everything. Like nobody's ever like tried to say anything about that or whatever. I don't know. I think they also just enjoy me working there because it's like I don't know. It's just someone new. Because the majority of people that will apply to those stores are cis women, right? Like, so it's just interesting when you see like AMAB people or just like trans women or non-binary people applying there. It's really interesting because obviously, let's be real, like a lot of cis men wouldn't even step in Victoria's Secret. Like it's kind of funny, like like I'll see like boyfriends like waiting outside and stuff. I'm like, dude, like you're not gonna turn trans by like walking into Victoria's Secret. Like you're not gonna want to wear panties from like seeing them. Like, mm. Mm. Yeah, it's really unreal. Like they really do respect my identity. Like and yeah, it's awesome. Like I have had no issues with it and like I don't know, like I love it. Like very very lucky to have worked there. Don't get me wrong, there's obviously like bullshit customers and like that too. Like you deal with that, it's like retail too, but like overall, like the actual work environment is amazing. I find a lot of retail is like that now, though. Retail's a very left wing environment kind of working. maybe some stores aren't like that, but like, I feel like, American Eagle will probably be like the same, like, Aerie, that kind of stuff, Licenza, it'd probably be like the same kind of vibe. Cause like, in the end, like, of course, like, being inclusive and having, trans people working at your store is great from an inclusive point of view because it looks great, just it looks great in general, like from an inclusive point of view. But it's like, I'm there too to be able to help out other trans people that come into the store as customers and feel more at home and more comfortable. Because like in the end, you could have, you could be straight up like, not care what people think or whatever, and it's still pretty damn hard to walk into a lingerie store as an AMAB person and say like, I want to buy, yeah, I'm getting these for myself, can you like help me out, like, it's terrifying. But like when you see like, because I like there's been like trans people that have just walked into the store because they're like, hey, like, can you help me out, like I saw you, like you were like standing at the front of the store and like you're the only reason why I walked in here, like I wouldn't have done it if you weren't there, like like they were almost like, they were like, yeah, like I get really nervous in these stores, but I saw you and you just made me way more comfortable. And it's like, I feel like that's kind of an advantage too. Yeah, I went to American Eagle. The guy just looked like oh yeah, people think I like graduated high school. I'm like, bro, I'm 25. Like I'm literally like literally I'm not in high school, dude. But yeah. Yeah. Overall, if you need bras, you need panties, come to Victoria's Secret. If you're in Toronto, come to my location. Hopefully I'll be there that day. If not though, honestly, any of the girls at my store would happily help you out. They've actually like I feel like they've probably even gotten more inclusive and more open-minded since I started working there. Like, it's almost like I don't know, it's almost like a fun thing. It's like I want to help out that person, like I want to help them out, like when someone like that comes in that's like obviously unique, like it's like, everyone wants to help them out, like because it's interesting. Like it's, trans people are fucking interesting. Like they literally are. Yeah, it's sad to say, but like yeah, like yeah, it's sad to say some obviously some retail workers are gonna be, there are people with views like that. And it's sad to say, but honestly, I don't think you should be working retail if you have shitty views like that. But that's just my opinion. But like, obviously if I worked in one of those stores and someone did that, like that would not be tolerated. Like I take that shit really seriously. Um No, like even like if like a trans person comes in the store and like they want to use the fitting rooms, like I'm like, yo, I got your back. Like don't fucking think that anyone like, if like some Karen's gonna try and tell me like, oh, these are women's change rooms. Like, no, they're not. Where's the women's sign? Like it's like these are change rooms for anyone. Like Daisy, no. What's that? Is that like a video game? Yeah. Computer game? Mhm. Oh, for or that I'm getting judged for having women's clothings. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I gotta check it out then. Daisy. That sounds like it'd be kind of like one of my games, I like those games where it's like, all right, team, let's go. And then we just like shoot it up. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm checking this out. Hopefully it'll run well on my computer. I think it will, though, if it's not too big. Okay. DayZ. Yeah, I'm checking that out for sure. Uh, yeah, can be kind of a struggle always getting like, the right sizes and everything. I find with me, I find sometimes pants are a little too short. It's like, damn it. And then yeah, also like bras and stuff are hard to find, even though I work at like a bra shop. Like I find like sometimes with finding like an actual bra, it's like can be hard kind of finding one that fits comfortable and like supports still. That's why I usually stick with sports bras. But one day I want to like go into the store and I'm actually gonna get one of our bra fit experts to like help me out and be like, yo, like y'all gonna help me out. Cause I don't know, sometimes I think it's maybe like even my body dysmorphia, like I just think it doesn't fit right, or I just like, oh, like I don't know. Like so getting a second opinion would probably help out. uh ouch. She avoided helping people because they were clearly queer. Like that's ridiculous. Like that's straight up ridiculous. Like I don't understand people's mindset to that. Like, why would you refuse to help someone? Like, because they look different than you, or maybe they have different views. Like, I don't know. That's sad. Wow. Do I have any dysphoria? You, hoodies. Yeah, I got a bunch. Honestly, my main one is my Beartooth one. My Beartooth the band. I have a hoodie like that, like an oversized hoodie like that, and that one's my main one, my main go to. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get this DayZ game. I think you have to pay for it, but I'm gonna get it. It sounds pretty sick. I gotta admit. Okay, maybe even a live stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, mm, favorite GameCube games. Super Mario Strikers is my main favorite. Mario Power Tennis, I'm like amazing at. Um, those are my two go tos, I would say. Also Mario Party. I love Mario Party 7 is my favorite Mario Party. Um, Also Mario Party 6 pretty good too. And 5 and 4. They're all good. Um what else do I like? Um huh, mm, another NFL Street, kind of random. I love NFL Street. That's a fun game. What else? Mario Superstars Baseball. I like Mario sports games, by the way. Um, yeah, the baseball one's awesome. And Double Dash, the best Mario Kart game of all time. Melee is good too, just to like play with friends. It's not my favorite though. I wouldn't like play Melee on my own. Yeah. Yeah, honestly, this DayZ game looks pretty sick. I'm looking at it right now and it looks pretty dope. Like this is my shit. Like this is my shit. Just like a team of homies just going in, killing some zombies. Mm, I got a ring, I think that you love me too. Songs like stuck in my head. Check out Hot Mulligan. It's a great band. They're like stuck in my head, really. Just came out with a new song. Oh, I actually don't tuck anymore. Technically, what you're supposed to do is you basically push your testicles back up in your like almost like yeah, like back up in there. Like you can kind of push them back up in there, and then you basically tape or gaff your dick basically down. I don't tuck anymore though. Like honestly, it just like started giving me like major headaches, and like I was just done. Like honestly, it's a lot. like um like, don't get me wrong, obviously, like, sometimes I am kind of upset about it, like, especially with swimsuits, that's the main thing, but I've kinda just realized, like, I'm okay with wearing swim trunks and, like, a bikini top, because like, I don't like having a bulge with a bikini, like, I just you know, I find that really, really, what do you call it, dysphoric, having a bulge in a bikini, like, no. I'd rather wear, like, swim trunks. Oh, Halo. I remember Halo 3, Halo Reach. That was like high school days, yo. Holy. Shaved my legs like a day ago, and like they're so soft. I love just like touching my legs when they're like shaved. Anybody else? Oh, we're just being random now. This is the random part of the stream. We already did the gender talk. We did the full on gender. Oh yeah, for sure. The slowed hair growth. Oh my god, it's like saved my life. Yeah, especially on my legs. I used to get really hairy legs. Like I don't really shave them anymore though. I usually just use the hair removal cream. I don't know if anyone's ever used that because I only do it like once a month. Like I kind of just let it grow in and then I'll do it again. Or if I have like an event, like if I'm going to the beach or something, then I'll do it like the day before. But I just find it easier than shaving. You pluck every single one of your fucking leg hairs? What? Or like, is it like you just kind of like when you see them, you pluck them? Halo Master Chief Collection would be great content too. I sadly don't have I guess it is for PC now, right? But yeah, I don't have an Xbox 360 or an Xbox anymore. Gee. Whoa, that would hurt. Oh, it's on Steam. Okay, okay. That's cool. Okay, I'll check that out then. Mhm. Yeah. One thing that I am considering is hopefully when I get money is I want to get laser. Just a couple sessions. It's just like pretty frustrating because like I can't really grow out facial hair, but like it grows every day in. Like it just comes in every day, but like just it stops. It's like 5 o'clock shadow and then it stops. And you're like, Don't get me wrong, like I always used to grow really patchy facial hair. Like I've never been able to grow a beard. Like it was straight up like it would grow like really thick around here, and then I have like literally like cheek patches. It's kind of funny. Oh wow, we still got 15 people here. So y'all are just chilling. Okay. Um, Pretty sure with blonde hair, it's actually you would have less sessions because it's um yeah, like I'm pretty sure you'd have less sessions because your hair would be like I don't know, like lighter, I guess. Laser is not covered through insurance. Laser is 100% a cosmetic procedure. Like I'm pretty confident in that. Like maybe you never know. There's maybe that good chance, but probably not. Um, the only things that are really covered under insurance, from what I've heard, is bottom surgery sometimes can be covered under insurance, and hormones usually. That's about it. Top surgery for male to female, so like a breast augmentation, that's cosmetic. Anything to do with like getting rid of the Adam's apple or like the vocal feminization surgery, that kind of stuff, that's all cosmetic. Facial feminization surgery is a cosmetic surgery, and they're expensive. Like my one friend's getting a couple of surgeries and she's saving up right now, and it's like $12,000. And I was like, whoa, like that's a lot of money. Thank you. Love you too. No, love all y'all. I love all you guys so much. Mhm. I'm checking out the Discord server. Let's see what you guys are doing. Yo, everybody's posting pics now. Uh, what the? Okay, okay. How the? Okay. Hopefully you're still here. ZB. Um, yeah. Is it ZdblU? How do you say that? But how do you have a beard? Like you're on hormones, right? Like how do you grow a beard that thick? I don't know. I swear I just can't grow facial hair. Like because don't get me wrong, if I could actually grow like a full-on beard, I'd probably be more satisfied. It's just like it grows in so like patchy and like 12-year-old like, you know? I basically have a 12-year-old beard. Um, I'm both masculine and feminine, but I'm not sure what to do. I work out, but I also want a feminine body. I'm AMAB. Um, see, yeah, I get what you're saying, but keep in mind, like, a feminine body can be muscular too, right? I know tons of people that are very feminine that are very muscular as well. Like that's totally valid as well. To True. That's a good point. That's a good point about that. Yeah. But yeah, that's what I would say is, if you want like a feminine body, like in the end, like obviously you could still work out a bit, maybe do a lot of like leg squats, do that kind of stuff to build up like the thighs and stuff. But also having upper body strength, like that can still be totally feminine. Like, there's feminine bodybuild, like there's female bodybuilders out there, like, and it's not like, they're still femme. Like they still have their feminine moments and everything like that too. So I know it's kind of confusing, but either way, like it's like, you know, you don't have to you don't have to be super lean and like no muscle at all to be considered a feminine body. Like, there are tons of women out there that have like, feminine bodies, but they're also still very masculine and like not masculine, very muscular. Mhm. Um, should probably post this again. I don't know if anyone else has joined recently, but if anyone wants to join the Discord server, obviously, you got to do it. You got to do it. So we're gonna post that link. There it is. If anyone wants to join that Discord server, feel free to do that. We have a very open-minded community, and yeah, it's really gotten awesome. I gotta admit, like it's unreal the amount of support that and open-mindedness is in the community. I don't know, it's kind of like exactly what I wanted, and it's good to see. I gotta admit, good to see. Yo, I actually do. I did a fun like workout video with my friend one time. That was a good video. Yeah. Probably the disaster pie. Speaking of muscular feminine bodies are hot, not gonna lie. True. True. My boob's kind of hurting. But true. Mm, there we go. Yeah, it's a fun place to hang out. Talking about the Discord server. Yeah, it's pretty chill. Yeah. And I like talking to you guys too, posting pics, doing all the things. Wow, it is yo, this is crazy. It's been a night. I gotta admit. Y'all are great. Um, I'm probably gonna head off though, because it's actually midnight here. It's pretty late here. We've been on for 3 hours. But honestly, thank you so much for everyone that sticked around. Thanks so much to everyone that watched my videos. I think I have a new video coming out tomorrow. Yes, I think I have a new video coming out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Also, I say this at the end of all my live streams, you're valid no matter what. Literally, don't let anyone tell you that you're not. Literally, it's so true. Like, just you're the only one that knows your identity, your sexuality, gender identity, everything like that. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. It's a lot of people in this world that like to gatekeep things like that and like to, tell you that you're not that or oh no, you're just crazy. And it's like, no, man, who cares what they think? Literally, those people are going to be around forever. And honestly, in the end, deep down, they're just jealous that you're actually experiencing your life as your true self. And they're too scared to do that because they're too scared to jump out of the norms of the gender spectrum or like the gender binaries, right? Um, but like, honestly, yeah, just remember that, if anyone ever tells you like, oh no, non-binary doesn't exist, oh being trans is not a thing, oh you're just like mentally ill, like who cares what they think? Honestly, like they're first of all, they're wrong because this community has been around forever and there's millions of people in this community. So it's basically like you're just like denying a million people of their identity. Straight up, it's like I think I used this example last night. Kind of worked. It's like watching watching the NBA and being like and someone being like the Golden State Warriors isn't a team. They're not in the NBA. What are you talking? What are you talking about, man? They won. Like what? Like that's a team. No, like they're not in it. Like that's not a team. That's literally when people tell me the non-binary community doesn't exist or non-binary doesn't exist. It's like, what's that? What is this giant community of people then? You know, like it's there. Like that's the main thing. That's the main thing to remember. You're all valid. I'll stop rambling, but yeah, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for watching all my videos. I really do appreciate it. Join that Discord server, follow me on Twitch, do all that stuff. And yeah, love you all, and I hope you have a good night. Bye.